It's been a wonderful day. It's been a peaceful day. Everyone had a great time. We certainly sent them a message today, but we want today to be the start. We want to get planning. You see all the people there, the Mayor Tussies, the Lawrence Foxes, the Calvin Robinsons, the Cole Benjamin, all of them people. They're all a movement needs to be formed out of all of them sitting down together. Everyone who sees this country under attack, everyone who wants to solve it, they don't have to agree with every part of each person's politics. Just agree on the principal points. Freedom of speech, stop sexualisation of children, stop wars. Yeah, we don't want to go to war. Okay, not for some globalist bullshit agenda. So that's it.
Hey everyone, Alexa Lavoie here for Rebel News in London, England. You might be wondering why I'm here. Well, it's because Tommy Robinson, freedom activist and independent journalist, has decided it's time to take action against the current government. They are causing chaos with mass immigration, sexualization of children, gender ideology in schools, the war in Ukraine draining taxpayer money, the two-tier justice and policing system, and the skyrocketing cost of living that suffocates everyone, and so on. Sound familiar? Yep, these issues are popping up all over Western countries. Tommy Robinson has been heavily censored and unjustifiably arrested just for doing his job. Today, he is premiering his new film, Lawfare, a totalitarian state, which exposes the two-tier policing and justice system. And get this, the Metropolitan Police have asked to see it beforehand. Can you believe it? I'm here to chat with the Brits and find out their concern, whether they believe we are experiencing a two-tier policing and justice system, and why these crises are spreading across Western countries. But before you dive into the full video, head over to battleforlondon.com to donate and help me cover this costly trip. I travel modestly, but hey, it's London. Oh, and on that website, you can see all my updates while I am here. So now sit back and enjoy.
No one's been able to get in. People are trying to get into Parliament Square, but there's no way in other than from Victoria because the police are locked everywhere off. So we're walking there now. We're going to get to Victoria. We've got our banner we want to lay out, and then we're going to bring everyone from Victoria into Parliament Square.
How many people in Victoria?
I don't know, no. And even when we get there, I won't know because I'm this big. So I'm always like, how many are here?
I came because I'm a big believer in freedom of speech. I think it's really important. I think it's being eroded in our country, and without freedom of speech, you don't have a democracy. You don't have anything even vaguely resembling a democracy. Everything becomes tyrannical, and it's being suppressed across the world, and it needs to stop.
The reason why I come here today was to just stand shoulder to shoulder with my brothers and sisters who are just fed up with the immigration situation.
Because I'm sick of all the Palestinian marches, so I'm marching for my country.
We came here today to support our British culture, our values, everything that it means to be British.
We've come to support Tommy Robinson because he's the only one that speaks the truth.
5 or 6 years ago, I spoke out in his defence because I felt I had to. Because when they start locking people up for what they say, then your turn may come later.
It's important. It's time the British people spoke up. What you can see here today is a result of years of neglect of our country, the treason of our country. The people have been let down. They keep calling us names. They keep throwing labels at us. All I see here today is wonderful British people of all races, creeds, colours and religions that want peace, unity and love in this country.
So that we can have the right to march and protest like the Palestinian people do. We've got totally different rights than they have.
We need to stand up, we need to stand tall, we need to stand proud, and we need to fight for our rights and freedoms. I've come here today to stand up for my freedoms, for everybody in the nation. There's a two-tier policing state that's currently going on. There's a world agenda to take over nation states.
This is going to be a film about two-tier policing. Two-tier policing where the police treat some people brutally and others, Black Lives Matter, Extinction Rebellion, Just Stop Oil, those destroying British monuments and history, Hamas supporters.
I've had my own problems with the police in this country, coming round my house and arresting me for saying and thinking the wrong things. So we do have a two-tier policing force in this country. We got people marching around London every weekend calling for the death and the murder of Jewish people, and the police completely ignore them. But anyone, white, brown, gay, straight, small or tall, wears a flag like this or is proud to be British, and they're treated like second-class citizens in their own country.
I'm an Englishman, I'm a veteran, and I feel like a second-class citizen in my own country.
I don't blame the individual police officers, I blame those higher. I blame the government, I blame the Mayor of London. Our people, we want policing without fear and without favour, and at the moment they police with fear and with favour, and it's very clear as to who they're favouring and who they are fearful of. That has got to stop.
I mean, you see the Just Stop Oil protests, and they're giving a cup of tea and sandwiches when they sit in the middle of the road. We get attacked, we get trampled by horses.
That house to your right, people talk about the great replacement. I want the great replacement. I want to replace the scum traitors in the house with Danny Connolly, Tommy Robinson, Maya Tuesday, and everyone else who step up to that and get rid of them. They are corrupt, they are evil, they have destroyed our country, and they have to go.
I think the main dividing line in politics these days is not between left and right, it is between patriot and globalist. I think this has become evident, undeniable in fact.
But what causes them to betray their country and future generations? Governments of whatever party, when they're elected, are controlled by an elite of globalist monopolists.
All of our countries are being flooded. They are destroying our cultures. They're bringing us down. It's an attack on the West, and there's only one person who's going to stop it, and you have that opportunity in November with this legend.
Immigration, 100%. It's sapping our resources. It's changing the English culture, the British culture. It's changing us all.
But immigration's out of control in this country. All the migrants are coming in and they're all men. Where are all the women?
Problems like uncontrolled immigration, etc., all boil down to one big problem, is that the people in Parliament are not in control. Our governments are run by the globalist monopolists, the international financial institutions and the big corporations, because they control the money.
Illegal immigration, because there's too many. It's a cultural thing, isn't it, as well? We're just letting them all in. Why?
A lot of the people coming in are actually overburdening our public services and bringing in basically cultures that are in direct opposition to our own, and particularly in regards to things like women's rights.
Well, the problem is that our parliamentary representatives aren't representing the issues that concern the people, and what concerns the people is our cultural issues. They don't like the fact that the houses, the hotels, the health service, everything is being given away to anyone who's just not British. They want... The point of those people is to serve us. We are not their slaves. And that's they treat us like we work for them. And it's the wrong way round.
But for me, as a father and a grandfather, I will always say child grooming, first of all. We have to look after our children. As a nation, if we can't look after our elderly and our children, what sort of nation are we?
I think the problem really is that there's no political representation, and so people feel disempowered, they feel unrepresented in not just politics either, but in the media, in the public discussion focuses on minoritarian issues. It never speaks to the majoritarian issues that families who are really struggling at the moment, myself included, are really feeling, and we just don't have a voice.
The left wing, globalism, these marches that we have, the Hamas haters, destroying London every weekend, the businesses, people don't want to come here anymore. It's a massive issue of many different things coming together.
With the boats coming over, our taxpayers' money is being used to fund all the people coming over on the boats. It's not fair on our veterans, it's not fair on our pensioners, it's not fair on our NHS.
It's because of the globalist agenda. The globalists want to trample our rights and trample our voices. It's the same, it's organised.
And we need to get Khan out. He's ruined London. Ruined it. He's making it a Muslim enclave. Nobody's saying Muslims aren't welcome unless they want us. We have Jews, they get on with their life, they work hard. We have Sikhs, they go on with their life. They work hard. Lovely, lovely people. And the others don't want to work but want to take us over. No way.
Elon Musk, get me back my voice. Thank you. But Elon Musk hasn't just given me a voice. Citizen journalism is the answer to the corrupt media, okay?
Certainly send them a message today, but we want today to be the start. We want to get planning. You see all the people there, the Mayor Tusis, the Lawrence Foxes, the Calvin Robinsons, the Cole Benjamin, all of them people. They're all a movement needs to be formed out of all of them sitting down together. Everyone who sees this country under attack, everyone who wants to solve it, they don't have to agree with every part of each person's politics. Just agree on the principal points. Freedom of speech, stop sexualisation of children, stop wars. Yeah, we don't want to go to war. Okay, not for some globalist bullshit agenda. So. That's it, yeah.
And I'm not far right, I'm not extreme right, I don't support people who are. But this is how they label anybody from any country who actually wants what's best for their country. So I support the French or the Germans or the Italians who are of that same frame of mind. And I think it would be very interesting in the European Parliament now when these people come back and start talking about the things that matter to them against the Commission, who are always talking about the things that they care about, which are the interests of the globalist monopolists.
May 27th will be bigger than this, a bigger party than this, and hopefully it's where we lay down the foundation to say this is a movement, here's what it's called, here's the vision for it. And it'll be all these people come together, and it is us declaring war on the media. All of those citizen journalists you saw today, they're the people that the public trusts now, yeah? They don't trust the media. No one trusts them, okay? So their power of demonising, slandering and lying about us, as they've done today, their headlines are lies, yeah? But no one cares about the headlines because they're watching this, they're watching this, they're watching that.
Don't forget to go to battleforlondon.com. On this website, you can see my report. But the most important, please chip in generously because I need you to offset my travel expense. If you believe on this cause and you want more report like that, please go to battleforlondon.com.